Hi friends, I'm Pastor Diana. Welcome to the last week of daily devotions for the year of 2020. I am so glad to be spending these last few days with you. It has been one of the better parts of 2020. So as we continue this week, our theme is saying goodbye. And as we say goodbye to 2020, which occasionally has been called a dumpster fire, I hope that you will join me as we pause and use this time to reflect just a little bit. So one of the favorite songs whenever I'm thinking about saying goodbye that comes to my mind is So Long Farewell from The Sound of Music. It goes so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. It's kind of like you're really going, and 2020 is really going. And for that, I think we can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief. And so as we move from 2020 to 2021, we're going to be exploring the book of Ecclesiastes, which is full of observations about life, and it's part of our wisdom literature. So let's start at the very beginning. Verse 2. The perfectly pointless, says the teacher, perfectly pointless. Everything is pointless. What do people gain from all the hard work that they work so hard at under the sun? A generation goes and a generation comes, but the earth remains as it always has. The sun rises, the sun sets. It returns panting to the place where it dawns. The wind blows to the south and goes around to the north. Around and around blows the wind. The wind returns to its rounds again. All streams flow to the sea, but the sea is never full. To the place where the rivers flow, there they continue to flow. All words are tiring, no one is able to speak. The eye isn't satisfied with seeing, neither is the ear filled up by hearing. Whatever has happened, that's what will happen again. Whatever has occurred, that's what will occur again. There's nothing new under the sun. People may say something, look at this, it's new. But what will already around us for ages before us. There's no remembrance of things in the past, nor things to come in the future, nor will there be any remembrance among those who come along in the future. You know, that doesn't sound like it starts at a very cheerful place, but if you're like me, you're not at a cheerful place in life. In fact, you probably feel this way of everything is pointless, especially during this year of global pandemic, thousands and millions of people who've gotten sick, a racial reckoning that we've experienced, injustice, divisiveness. You might feel that everything is pointless. But as we journey through this book, we see, and as we see in nature, as the author is pointing out, things may feel as they're pointless, that the river flows to the ocean, but it's never full. We also see through nature that the river flows to the ocean. You know, life moves on. Time does continue. It goes on day by day. The sun rises and the sun sets. And there is something hopeful about that. Something meaningful about that. Something that makes everything not so pointless. Because you know that God is present in it. God is in that ocean. God is in that river. God is in you, and God is in me. So let's take a moment to pause and to think about 2020. Today we have over these next couple of weeks, we're going to be going through a workbook playbook by one of my favorite authors, whose name is Marianne McKibben-Dana. She's given us permission to do this, and she's created a way for tools of reflection. So we're going to be breaking these tools down and offering to you one each and every day. Today we have something called lightning round, and so we want you to, as quick as you can, answer all the questions about 2020. Some of them are good, some of them are hard, but just first thoughts. What are your first thing as we move through this time, as we prepare to say goodbye to 2020? Will you pray with me? Gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for your wisdom and your presence. be with us now as we begin this journey of saying goodbye to 2020. It has been a hard year, but we know that you are with us now and in the future. And so help us see you anew today and each and every day. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you think somebody else should be, a friend of yours should be going on this journey, make sure to share this video with someone, leave a comment about what's on your lightning round, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a blessed day.